If referee start 1, 2, 3, I wake up. It's not problem for me. Listen, it was in the past. For me, I live now, present.
And what about Daniel's performance that night? What did you think of it?
In the first fight?
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. I think Daniel is a good athlete, a boxer. Good, have good skills. Daniel last 3 fight, great win. Yeah, it's Horgovic, Miller, and then Joshua. It's a great fight.
Mejor no lo intente, ¿para qué andamos con cosas? Bueno, digo algo.
Hay que buscar Usyk.
¿Este qué es?
Claro, ese es el otro.
El otro
El
güey.
contrincante.
Dubois is taking this very seriously. I know Usyk is, but Usyk is taking it as seriously as he always does. Dubois was already tooth and nail with Usyk, except for Usyk was able to beat him with AJ hurt Usyk to the body, and the ref warned AJ. Better BF dropped Usyk to the body, and you can learn from Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, the first fight, the uppercuts he was landing on Usyk when he rocked him once or twice. I'm feeling this.
Daniel the boy, who's now grown into Daniel the man, and it's all happened in the period of 24 months. The development, physically, mentally, maturity, any way you could think of it, he's had to develop quick. So that's what we're looking at now. Daniel,
the boxing world is heating up as we count down to Usyk versus Dubois 2. And guess what? Canelo Alvarez just made it even spicier, placing a massive $500,000 bet on Alexander Usyk to win the rematch. This isn't just a casual pick. This is a vote of confidence from one of the sport's sharpest minds. Let's be real. Their first fight was filled with drama. Dubois floored Usyk with a body shot in round 5, but it was ruled low. Controversy exploded. Usyk got up, shook it off, and stopped Dubois in the 9th.
The key to open the door, don't you?
most definitely. We've gathered data. It so happens, as you know, Daniel fought Usyk 24 months ago, exactly 24 months ago. And they've felt each other. They've been in the ring together. Usyk has felt Daniel, the presence and physical of Daniel Dubois back in Poland. And Daniel also felt him. So they've both collected data on each other. And the training personnel, the coaches, it's our duty, it's what we get paid for, to utilize the data we collected then, 2 years ago, and the data that we've been collecting whilst studying Usyk in the fights he's had between then and now. So, yeah, it's like I said, I alluded 2 weeks ago, I did an interview. I said, I have to devise the mother of all game plans to aid our boy, our young man, Daniel Dubois, to aid him to get the victory that we really, really, truly believe he will be victorious on the 19th.
That you have transformed Daniel. He actually is open to things, and I think when someone has become open, they're open to change. And I think we've talked about the resonance of this moment for him. I mean, it's extraordinary where you train him, where you can see those arches of Wembley every day, and he does feel like it's destiny. Do you agree with many other people that Daniel needs to go to work hard and fast in this fight and stamp his authority with educated pressure?
What will it mean to you to become undisputed heavyweight champ by beating Daniel Dubois for a second time? You have already done it. You've already undisputed. Okay, you tick that box.
For me, it's a big opportunity, 3 times undisputed. But I present for my belt for my little daughter Maria, because my big daughter Yelizaveta have gold medal.
Yeah.
My son Kirill have undisputed first cruiserweight. Yeah. My son Mikhail have undisputed second. Now Maria. Yeah. Thank God. Yeah. I win, and it's like a gift or me for my daughter.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. Right, round number 11, we're nearly there. Undisputed cruiserweight champ, undisputed heavyweight champ. What will it mean to you? You've completed the game, you've done it, you've done everything. Why are you still fighting? How long have you got left?
Yeah, I think to fight.
Well, without giving anything, you know me, I'm pretty cagey. It's so near the fight. It would be wrong of me to start telling everybody our game plan. It wouldn't be right. But you wouldn't be wrong in thinking that.
But for many, questions remained. Since then, both fighters have evolved. Usyk cemented his legacy by beating Tyson Fury in back-to-back wars. He's now viewed by many as the pound-for-pound king. His stamina, footwork, and ring IQ, untouchable. But Daniel Dubois is no longer the same fighter. He's matured. He's knocked out big names like Jarrell Miller, Hrgovic, and Anthony Joshua. And now he's fighting in front of a roaring home crowd at Wembley. Motivation through the roof.
Sad for it. Final one, Usyk, Dubois or Anthony Joshua, who would you rather fight? Just hypothetically.
Who would I rather fight right now? Usyk. Because I want me revenge in England. That's all I want. I want a fair shout. And I don't believe I've got a fair shout the last 2 times. So I don't know what I'm going to have to do because I can't leave it go to the decision. I'm going to have to knock the cunt out. But yeah, that's the one I want. But if I don't get that, then it'd be Joshua, the biggest British fight that will ever happen. And it would break all records. And it would sell out 100,000 at Wembley in an hour. And it's a fight that I think can happen for sure if I decide to come back and the deal's right and all the other shit that goes with it.
Advice you give to Dubois against Usyk?
You knock him out because I wouldn't say that because it's in England and you know it's on his own show, so just do the best you can. That's it, best you can. It hurt him before the body shot put him down heavily, so maybe he can land that same.
You know he's got a chart, he's got a massive shot, but how do you bet against someone who's never lost? He doesn't know what it's like to lose. But I think if there's ever a chance for Dubois to beat someone like Usyk, it's now with the momentum he's got. You know, at home, he's got everything in his favour, and you know, Usyk has got nothing. He's got nothing to gain really because he's already beat. But he done the same thing with Tyson Fury and AJ. Gave them both rematches and done it better the second time round. So I'm really intrigued in this fight, and you know, everyone's going to be behind Daniel Dubois. You know, he's a great guy. Straight down the line, but he's fighting a wizard. He's fighting someone who doesn't know what it's like to lose, and yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we get another Usyk victory, but I also wouldn't be surprised if Usyk starts showing signs of age. Hard training camps, all those amateur fights, world championships, amateur, the WSB, he's basically done so much, so many rounds on the clock, so many miles on the clock.
I don't know, I think Dubois has as good a chance as anybody at the moment because he's on a good roll. He's going to come trying to steamroll Usyk. Unless Usyk's got old overnight, I don't see him slipping up. It's a good fight, 2 good champions, and I'm looking forward to it.
So we've seen them do the wrong things in the past. We've seen him take a knee, whatever have you. But the best way to explain Daniel Dubois is he's a 27-year-old veteran. He's experienced everything that boxing can throw at him. He's been dropped, he's been down, he's been stopped, and he's found a way back. And he's now on the back of his biggest ever victories. He's on his best ever run. You know, the victory over AJ was something. I think Daniel Dubois' big chance here is the first 6.
He carries his power late though. Yeah, you're right.
It's all the problems are all up here because I think as a fighting specimen, as an athletic specimen, the boys.
Daniel Dubois beats Alexander Usyk.
How do you get to a point where you, besides the emotive connection with thinking that Daniel is in a better place than he was before, there's been no decline in Usyk, and we know we've got Krzyzak in the background leaving him as a promoter, but none of us think that's going to really affect Usyk. I've described Daniel Dubois as an irresistible force that might just be coming up against the immovable object. How do you reach the point where you are aligning upon Daniel Dubois beating Usyk? And we've been wrong every time we've put against Usyk, it's gone the other way.
I was going to say, firstly, do not agree with me because you do get them ones wrong.
I do agree with you, by the way.
Oh, you do?
I think that's because I want it.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, look.
So you're both picking Dubois?
No, yeah, absolutely. So I know Daniel Dubois. I see him work from day to day. I know what they're working on tactically. Go back to 2023 when Dubois lost to Alexander Usyk, and you say, all right, yeah, look, they seem quite far apart there. He had his moments, Daniel, but Usyk was sort of leagues above him then. Alexander Usyk has not got better since then. There's a lot of miles on the clock since then. There's no sign of deterioration. But what I'm saying is Daniel Dubois is a different character, a different animal from then.
You're saying that Usyk has not got better since fighting Daniel Dubois?
Yeah,
even though he's dealt with Fury.
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't mean he's improved. I think the two
Don't mean
fights
it got worse either, does it?
No. The two fights with Fury. I'm just doing this. It's a calculated gamble. I think the two fights with Fury would have put some miles on the clock with Usyk, and Daniel Dubois, since the Usyk loss, has improved dramatically. And I mean dramatically, not just physically, mentally.
Still, Canelo is siding with experience. He's banking on Usyk's poise, discipline, and adaptability, the same traits that make him elite. Now, the big question is, did Canelo make a smart call, or is Dubois ready to flip the script? Some legends are backing Dubois. Others say Usyk is just too slick. Either way, this fight isn't just about redemption or revenge.
The narrative is much better for the Dubois rematch. You've got the fact that they fought, and then since then, Dubois has been on a tear, beating guys that he was the underdog against, Ergovich, and then Anthony Joshua, of course. The guy has really revamped his entire career, turned it around, gone from a guy that people saw as a quitter to being potentially the most dangerous man in the world. So you've got this narrative now that Dubois is a different guy, so this rematch will be different. Also, you have the fact that Usyk, in the ring after his win over Tyson Fury, Dubois came into the ring, challenged him, and Usyk said, Your Excellency, Turkey, make the fight with Dubois. He's a man of his word. That guy says something, there's a good chance it's going to happen. So I believe the narrative is there, for this fight, obviously, and this is one of the reasons why it's...
It gives a lot more... It's a different Dubois, it's a different fight. I think he gives a lot more problem. I think he's got a lot more confidence. I think he's starting to realise when he hits things fall over. If he hits them often enough and clean enough, it doesn't matter who you are, if you're Usyk or whoever else. I know he's a tough man, Usyk, but if Daniel hits you often enough and hard enough, you break. It's very simple. It's not rocket science. Saying that, I know he's in great form and that, but this Usyk, mate, he's the real deal, mate. So no one just get giddy and get too excited about Daniel, mate. We're talking about the real deal, and Alexander Usyk. When he needs to be tough and when he needs to be super smart, he's that as well. But I think Daniel, with the wave of confidence he's got, would cause him more problems now than he did before.
I think Dubois will have beaten. That's my early prediction. I know a lot of people will obviously fancy Usyk, and rightfully so. And as much as I like Dubois and think he's getting better and all the rest of it, I'd like to see Usyk win. I think Usyk's a great fella and a great fighter, but I think Dubois...
What do you make of that fight, the rematch? I think it's the best fight. I think they're the best two heavyweights in the world, and there was a bit of controversy with the last time, which goes with the grain in boxing, doesn't it? A bit of controversy, but no, I think Daniel's got a better chance than he had the first time. Yeah, what with the win off Joshua, his confidence is massively up. Well, when he fought Usyk last time, he come off the defeat from Joyce, and but now he's absolutely flying. He's got as good a chance, better chance than he had the first time around.
AJ next, you think both of them coming off losses? It's the fight we always wanted to see as domestic boxing fans.
Yeah, I suppose that fight is right there, and everybody still wants to see it. But to be honest, we've still got Daniel Dubois, and I was sat next to Daniel Dubois.
Triple D, baby.
Triple D, baby, all day, every day. Let me just tell you this. In my eyes, for me, he's the only one. Triple D is the only one, Daniel Dubois is the only one that's ever hurt Usyk and put him down on the floor, made him think. And he was down there for like 3-4 minutes. So who's to say that once he fights Usyk again, to go out there and absolutely destroy him and bring our belts back to our country like he's supposed to.
Adam playing out.
Different to the first one. I can make much more of an argument for Dubois
in this fight.
Me too.
Firstly, because he actually had success in the first fight.
He did. Do you think it was a low blow?
No.
No.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
You do think it was a low blow?
Absolutely was. If you look,
You do?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, sorry, you caught me out then with the question. If you watch, it lands low, and while it's got contact with the shorts, it actually rises up at the point of impact.
So I've no use to my argument.
But it's irrelevant because they're going to fight again.
Yeah.
Usyk won the first time, and as he said, he won by stoppage. But Daniel Dubois is a different fighter now. Fighting is 90% mental, and he is a completely different fighter mentally. He lets his hands go with freedom. He now trusts his engine because he had those rounds with Jarrell Miller that tested his engine.
Yeah.
So he's kind of ticked the little boxes along the way. Old school.
It's about legacy, and $500,000 riding on it makes it even more dramatic. Who are you backing, Usyk or Dubois? Drop your pick in the comments. Hit that like button if you're hyped for July 19th, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our Fight Week coverage. We'll be here breaking it all down.